can see that it's recording in the mirror.
That's why I wanted to do it.
You know what? I didn't even realize that. I was just like, oh, you're like, we can see ourselves. That's nice.
Like if there's any chance that it's not recording, I need to see it.
That it goes off.
Yeah, because PTSD.
Yeah.
So
hi.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's weird.
We have a lot to catch up on.
What
have you been up to? What have you been up to since I last saw you?
When did we last see each other?
I think roughly 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Nothing.
Anything fun and exciting? Okay. No, you don't always have to be doing anything.
I had a really bad flare-up, and so that was a rough one.
In what way? Anxiety?
No, just health. Like I just felt like shit.
Okay.
So exhausted. I was puffy. I was lethargic. Like I just was not myself.
And it wasn't to do with your period.
It was 100%. Like the week before I get my period, it's always really bad. Like if I have any sort of health flare up, it's usually in my luteal. But like some are worse than others, and this one was a really rough one.
Right.
So that sucked. Things we go through, boo.
Yeah. Just the system does not support us at all.
Not at all.
So we're always struggling.
We're always just Yesterday I fought some anxiety, and I went to go across town to get cinnamon buns. To no avail because they were out of cinnamon buns. Right. So, but I was really proud that I tested my anxiety. I've just been working. Yeah. Working and gals. Hanging out with Millie. And yeah, that's about it. I honestly have nothing.
Nice.
Nothing to note.
That's cool.
What about you? You've been very busy.
I've been exponentially busy.
We've been on like completely different routes. Like I've been like, the couch has been my home for the last 2 weeks, and I don't know if you've seen a couch in the last 2 weeks.
No, I crashed out yesterday. Well, I got my period yesterday, but I also didn't leave bed yesterday, partly because I also just like needed to fucking crash.
Yeah, you need those days.
Yeah. I've just been running like crazy, but like all good things. Yeah, they just happen to like happen all at once, I guess.
Yeah.
So last weekend we missed filming because I went to Montreal.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Millie didn't like that you went to Montreal.
Yeah, she was like, you left me.
You left us. She got tatted.
Yeah, I got tatted. Like, but I don't want to show them right now because they're like scabby and healing.
For sure.
Seriously? You're like my mother telling me she hates my tattoos.
Did she tell you that?
No, but I just know.
Yeah. So when you said you were going to get tattoos, I did not expect
8.
No, I expected 8.
Oh, okay.
I did not expect the amount of surface they would cover.
Okay.
So when you sent them to me, I was like,
you're like, whoa, she's going bigger.
Huge. Right. Like the whole top of your foot.
Yes.
Your shoulder.
Yes.
Like.
Yes.
So cool.
I know. I'm so excited. I think when I first started getting tattooed, I wasn't
by me. I was the first.
Paige was my first, tattoo.
Isn't that crazy?
Now which is here. Awesome. Yeah, now we're here. So awesome. We met that way. She gave me and my other best friend a tattoo, and it was my first tattoo. And then the addiction started. But I think when I first started getting tattoos, it was that tattoo with like my best friend. And then from there, like I wasn't really thinking about other tattoos. It was just kind of like getting random little things on a whim.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty classic too to start small.
Yeah.
And then you find your style more as you go.
Well, yeah. And then once you start to see like more surface area get covered, or you feel more like you with each tattoo you get.
Totally.
That's kind of where the addiction comes.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, well now this space is open, and like this is how this made me feel. So what if I got something that is more, like me and bigger, and you gradually get there. But you got there like like real fast.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think because I've gotten enough small ones now, and I'm like, it still feels like there's something missing. And it kind of was always in my head that I would only have small things for whatever reason, just from maybe viewing like other people with small ones. But now I've gotten into a space where I'm more comfortable getting tattooed, and I have found more artists that I'm like, no, I actually fucking love that. It's not just like this little thing that like, oh, I guess I'll get that.
Right.
It's like, oh, this is actually an artist and a style that I really like.
Like you're inspired by just their art, not necessarily like getting tattooed by them and getting a custom, but you're just like, holy shit, that art really resonates with me.
Yes.
And then you end up getting kind of like flash stuff, which is really cool.
Yes.
And you find those artists as opposed to like getting customs. And
exactly.
Yeah.
You mentioning customs as well. I think at the beginning I tried to like just get an artist to do a custom for me, but then it always never felt like exactly how I wish it was.
Mhm.
But then as I have found artists that I just like their art, now that I've just gotten their flash, I'm just like, oh, I love it. And it's because I already like their art style, and it's something they developed. So to me, it's something they like produce better than just a person giving someone an idea, but that artist is not necessarily their style or what they want to be tattooing. But you picking someone's flash, it's exactly their style. It's exactly what they're best at.
That's what came straight from their brain.
It's their creativity, and it's like you pick that out and then they replicate it more perfectly than you giving them an idea.
The ones that you like are very unique and kind of eclectic and kind of like that ignorant style, which
kind
is
random.
Yeah, which is super, super cool. Starting a collection of artwork, whereas like a lot of the people that come to me, they want custom pieces. And yeah, it does still come from my brain, but it is inspired by their idea. Whereas when I do my flash pieces, like that came from my brain.
Where you'll shine.
I want to do that so bad. I have the vision already in my head and I know how to execute it. And yeah, so it's really cool. And I feel like when people get those, it's like they are really just wanting to collect my artwork as opposed to getting just tattooed by me. So I think that's really cool.
I definitely feel like after going to this person, I've been saying for the last year or so that I want to learn how to tattoo. But I think now, especially like now that I feel like there's like, oh, that's an actual style that I kind of want to go for now. I feel even more excited to like try that out. The problem with me is I have so many ideas, you can relate to this, in your head that you want to execute, and then I get too busy doing so many other things that certain things get pushed on the back burner.
Exactly.
And that's what's kind of been happening with the tattoo thing. So, you know, there will be a time and a place, but I'm definitely feeling like extra inspired right now after going to Montreal and like being inspired by like their style, because it's definitely a style I would want to
I could see
recreate.
you. Yeah. I could definitely see you do that. I could see you
like when I doodle, it's more sketchy. It's not like perfection, and that's their style too. And then getting their art and seeing how they run, you know, their tattoo business. I'm just like, okay, now I can see something that I would want to go down the avenue of.
Whereas like with me, I'm inspired by realism and like organic things and nature.
And you're super detailed.
I'm super detail oriented. I'm super like everything needs to be perfect, not necessarily in like a symmetry sense or anything like that. I love doing like organic shapes and things and whatnot.
And you're very nature inspired.
Like I could never do an ignorant style of tattooing.
It would drive you crazy.
I couldn't because I'd want to correct every little thing. Whereas like
we're on the opposite. When I get a quote unquote perfect like tattoo, that's when I'm nitpicking it because it should be perfect. Where the ignorant one, I'm like, it's supposed to be messy. I don't have to nitpick it.
I know.
See, it makes my brain feel happier.
Yeah. And I love that style, and I would definitely get something like that for sure. But yeah, just when I like create art, I am just such a perfectionist. I have like done some things that are more sketchy, but it's funny because I tend to like perfect like what the brush stroke would look like or what the like pencil gradient would look like. And I get like very perfecty in that way. I can't just go for it. A cool like kind of contrast between you and I.
And plus everyone is like, we all should have our own like
what if
stuff.
Idea. What if we had like a vintage store tattoo shop?
Girl, I've thought about this before. It's in my notes
with like a coffee bar.
Yeah, totally.
And
like long term, that would be insane. Just like an eclectic little shop. We both tattoo, but we're also both just like the sellers there of like vintage pieces and eclectic little things. And there can be random books. And it's just like an assortment store.
It's just like you walk in and you automatically feel like you're just in like a cozy home.
There'll be like a little tattoo shop in the back. And then when we're not tattooing, it's like, oh, we're just like selling things to people, or
Yeah,
like here's a coffee.
We make like little trips all over the world.
Totally.
And
That's where you collect your things.
start collecting things to put in our shop. And it would be so that's the dream.
Totally.
That would be so fucking cool.
Totally.
Good for the environment, good for the soul, a cool place to hang out.
You can have evening events too.
Disco.
Yes. Like random little evening events.
We could have like a disco night. We could have like
like
an
improv night, an improv night, a comedy night,
what do you call that?
Whatever.
Karaoke night. What's that thing when like people come and they like just like show up and they open mic night.
Totally.
How cool would that be?
Yeah, it can just have random little like guests, and it can just be like obscure little thing.
One thing I've wanted to do is set up seminars and whatnot with like artists that have been in the industry for a long time who have a lot to share. I've always wanted to do something like that where they can just come in and
like a TED Talk vibe.
Yeah, people would pay to come and like listen to these people.
Right. It'd be like an admission thing.
Yeah. It'd be such a fun space to have.
Yeah. Our whole store would look different all the time because we'd be getting new pieces, and they'd be like on the tables and such as decor, but like someone could always purchase it.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I've always wanted to have like a place where people can come hang out. I've always wanted to sell things, and then I could sell my art there too, and not just tattoo. And I just think it'd be a really fulfilling.
Just be like a mishmash of stuff.
Yeah, we could call it mishmash.
I love that. Mishmash is good.
Mishmash. Mishmash.
Come to mishmash.
Come to mishmash. It's kind of the cool part is with tattooing right now, if I'm not in the studio, I'm not making money. So it's like, how can you also make a passive income while having something like that? And I think like having a little store could do that. That could be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Future.
We have people, hired.
Future goals. Very fun.
Yeah, very fun to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? How was your little mountain excursion?
I went to Montreal for a weekend. Like Paige mentioned, got a bunch of tattoos and did a bunch of vintage shopping, which also they have super cool vintage shops there. That felt very inspiring to be around. I love vintage shopping so much.
Yeah. Did you get anything?
Yeah, I got quite a few. 2 different shops I went to. I got a few pieces at both shops. Yeah. So very excited about that.
That is
Met
exciting.
some cool people. And yeah, Montreal was so cool. It was just friggin' freezing there.
Yeah.
Is all.
You had your little shearling coat.
Yeah. I had my gorgeous shearling coat I just bought from, an older lady off of Facebook Marketplace, which Facebook Marketplace rocks.
It really does.
Oh, so good. Like a nice shearling penny lane.
It's so beautiful.
Unique. Yeah. That was the whole trip. Everyone kept complimenting that coat.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah.
Just stunning.
Yeah. It's
such a collector's item.
It's perfect.
Yes. Yeah. For sure.
And then as soon as I got back, one of my best friends, Justin, was in Canmore for the week with his boyfriend that I haven't met yet.
And
he's lovely.
Aww,
they're so cute together.
That makes me so happy. He deserves the absolute best. So
totally.
That's good that you liked him.
Totally.
Yay.
Yeah. Justin is the apple of my eye, and his partner is so lovely, and they seem like such a good pair. And like, I just liked his partner as like an individual a lot. Aww. Very secure person. Yeah. And Justin is so secure. He needs someone really secure. And 100%. They just like have very calm, secure energy together.
That's so lovely.
But like clearly really enjoy each other and have such a good time together. And they're sweethearts.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Yeah, so it was so good.
I don't know why, but I feel like teary-eyed.
For sure.
Like that's just so cool.
It's so nice and refreshing to see something really pure and to see people in partnerships where they're not compromising or just settling for someone who's happens to be there. Like this actually seems like a really great match. Whether it lasts forever or not, doesn't matter. I can see it's such a great relationship to be in and experience for him. Like I'm just so happy.
That's so good.
And I loved his partner as just like a friend. Like I hope I spend more time with Justin and his partner.
Yeah.
That's the other side too. It's like, okay, cool. That's your partner, which I feel like you end up feeling about a lot of your friends sometimes. You're like, but I wouldn't necessarily want to hang out with them as a friend. Where I'm like, no, I would happily hang out with Justin's partner as like a friend. He was so easy to hang out with and get along with.
Justin is just like the best person ever. Like he is just an absolute angel, the most perfect physical human being as well. Like every time I see him, I'm always just like he's perfect, he's beautiful, and just like the best soul ever. And the fact that he found somebody that like you're just like, damn, like this is so good for him. Like,
they seem so well.
That just makes me really happy. That gives me hope. But I've just noticed a trend with really incredible women or just people in general kind of settling for something where you're just like, that's a literal parasite that is clinging onto you.
Parasite is the best word for that.
What are you in that for? Because they just acquired like this amazing partner and you acquired kind of like a little flea.
100. You know? 100. It's because we're so indoctrinated to just, we need to be with someone.
Exactly.
And so many people end up settling because they think they're not enough on their own.
Exactly.
And that is just not the case.
I did that all of my 20s.
Because what's worse, being lonely in a relationship or lonely on your own? Like, it's always going to be lonely in a relationship. That is 10 times worse.
And when men get married to a woman, they acquire a full-ass, unpaid personal assistant and caregiver. Like 9 times out of 10. 90% of the time, this is what these men are acquiring. 9 times out of 10 for women, they're just getting a parasite. I don't know, think about it. The things that like women do for men, we are expected to plan things. We're expected, and this is just
generalizations,
not all men. But
sure, we'll say it to make people happy. Do we fully believe that?
I saw this thing yesterday, and it was like, not all men, but go and hire a man to watch your kids. Go hire a man to babysit your kids. Why wouldn't you hire a man to babysit your children alone?
Especially in this like world that we live in. Epstein files coming out. Like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it's just like,
I do not trust them.
No. Like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna.
Whenever they're in power, they do the most demonic shit, and that is why the patriarchy is not what we're supposed to be in.
We are not supposed to be
because men are not natural leaders. They're not supposed to be in the position of power. Look at them fuck up time and time again.
We're like, look at women. We're supposed, like, we go. Okay, so for a good example of this, I worked at a dental clinic. Mm-hmm. The surgeon, the head dentist, was a woman. There were days when she was on her period that she could not leave the surgical room, so she would wear diapers all day so that she wouldn't bleed through her pants.
It's insane.
So, okay, so that's not just like, oh, you're bleeding, that's an inconvenience. She's probably cramping.
Oh, absolutely.
Her hormones are fluctuating. She's sore because you're extra sensitive on your period. And she's performing surgery all day.
Like, really? Women can't have a day or two off? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, but like the thing is, it's just like women are expected to do that. That's just
to do the most.
Yeah, to do that. But we can't run a country. I wouldn't even trust a man to plan my family vacation. I wouldn't trust a man to plan my Christmas dinner with the family. But we trust men to run fucking countries?
Totally. No, it's it's totally backwards. Because even look at nature, like everything in nature runs off of a matriarchy. That's what's natural. That's what's supposed to be occurring. We are going against the current completely, and look at it like fucking up everything.
Yeah.
They have the strength, and so we're supposed to use them, but they're supposed to be told what to do.
Yeah.
We are the leaders. We are the natural leaders, and we keep peace for everyone. This isn't like saying that men should go extinct, but we should be the leaders. That is what's natural. That is what we're good at. And 100%. Men take direction, and they have, the strength behind that to like take direction and do as they're told. And you see that in relationships, they thrive the most when women take charge as well and get delegated.
100%.
Because that's what's good and natural to them. That's what's instinctual. So like we're just going against what's supposed to be.
Because
and it's clearly that it's fucking up the whole system and things are not working.
I saw this quote too, and it was just like, men are so worried about women being gold diggers, but for women, men are soul diggers.
Totally.
They take everything away from you.
Yeah.
Like
totally.
your entire being, and you're just worried about us taking your money. Mm-hmm. We donate our bodies to provide you a family. Mm-hmm. Like our bodies are forever changed after that. We
like the money is the least you can do.
Yeah.
With how much you get in return from a woman.
So much sacrifice. It's crazy. Like one of the reasons why I have chosen to be single the last few years is because I've developed such amazing female friendships that
we support each other so well.
Yeah. And it's just like an amazing man is just an average woman resonates so deeply, because now my standard is like, if you don't treat me or make me feel the same way that my girlfriends do, I'm not,
like, what is the point?
I'm not putting effort into you. I'm not giving you my time. You have to be a pretty incredible man to even compare to the way that my girlfriends and women in my life treat me.
Totally.
And then there's been like those conversations, like, or those videos where people go on the street and they ask like all the women, would you live in a world that was just women? Every single woman in those videos,
like,
please, yes, 100%, 1,000%, let's do it. Women only. And then they ask men, would you be okay living in a world with just men? And every single one of them is like, no. Like, no, that's absurd.
Because they know deep down that they couldn't function without us. But women can. Hence why we're the leaders and we're supposed to be running this shit.
Because we can, what do you call it?
We can nurture each other.
We can nurture.
We want the best for one another.
We can think rationally without starting a war.
We are the leaders here.
We can deeply connect with each other and solve issues in a very practical, logical way.
And we're peaceful about it. Like, violence is not included. Where men in power just become fucked. Like, they're so violent.
So ego-driven.
They take advantage of the most vulnerable people. Like, women just would never do that.
They would never.
We are protectors. Like,
men are supposed to be the protectors, but you're not. You are billionaires building bunkers because you know that you're probably going to start a nuclear war.
Like, why would you even want to do that? It's so absurd.
It's so absurd.
Oh my God.
So I had a client in the last couple of weeks, and a tattoo client. It was a male, and just the sweetest person ever. I've tattooed him multiple times. I was obviously talking about the patriarchy because that's my favorite topic to try to dismantle it. And he asked, what is the patriarchy? Maybe this isn't common knowledge. So I thought today
it's not common knowledge for men, I don't think.
Because
they just don't care.
Because the system supports them. Yeah. We need to talk about what the patriarchy even is, because I feel like a lot of people either misunderstand it or just generally don't know, just like the whole feminism thing, and they're just like, oh, I'm not a feminist. Feminism is just equal rights for everybody. It's just equal across the board. It's not like it's not misandry or anything. It's just we want equality. And so I think a lot of people have a negative connotation when it comes to the term patriarchy as well. They think it's like, oh, we're patriotic.
They misunderstand.
That's not what it is. So I think we should describe what patriarchy really is so people get a better understanding of it.
Feminism is not just for girls. It is to benefit everybody. Feminism is created because we live in a patriarchy. We need feminism because patriarchy isn't providing equality for everybody. Where feminism, the fight for feminism, is fighting for equality for all people. It's not just for women. Men would benefit from feminism as 100%. Well too, and to debunk the patriarchy, because they are also, being hurt by the patriarchy. The world is for all.
Exactly. The good men of the world, they are being hurt by the patriarchal system. So I wanted to read the definition of it. Patriarchy is a social system where men hold primary power and authority, organizing society with male dominance in political, economic, and social structures, often devaluing femininity and creating gender inequality through norms, laws, and institutions that favor men. That is what we're trying to dismantle.
The patriarchy is that men are favorable and they're the ones in charge. And we have seen for decades, for years and years, for centuries now that the patriarchy is not working.
It's not fucking working.
They are not supposed to be the leaders. They are ruining society. Let women have a shot here. We'll prove it almost instantaneously.
I guarantee.
That everything will be better.
I guarantee. Just need to work a little bit harder, dismantling that patriarchy, kicking misogyny in the butt.
Yeah, but we need men on our side.
We need
or women need to literally give up men completely, and then men will get the fucking point.
I mean, the male loneliness epidemic.
Yeah.
Women aren't lonely, but I think when you're fighting a system that benefits one group of people,
that at a disadvantage because they're the ones in power.
Exactly. Help us. So we need the majority of that group to help us gain equality in that sense. And so men, the good men out there who actually like women and want equality for all, who value kindness and love over everything, please help us take down this patriarchy that does not need to exist, and it's proven that it should not exist. So
and if caring about other people doesn't do it for you, like dismantling the patriarchy benefits you.
It does. It'll benefit everybody in the long run.
Exactly.
And you
are lonely because your boys are not fulfilling enough, where women are not lonely because we fulfill each other's needs. 100%. And it's because boys are taught not to be emotional with one another, not to support each other in that way.
Not to nurture.
That is also the problem with the patriarchy, is telling men, don't be emotional.
Mm-hmm.
So, dismantling these stupid systems, ideologies, benefit you as well in the end. We will can all just see each other as humans, and you're allowed to have emotions, and you don't need to be destructive and violent, and you can dress in any way that you want to, and it has nothing to do with your masculinity or your femininity or whatever.
100%.
Get rid of all of these fucking rules.
It'll fulfill everybody, every group of people. Yeah, it's better for literally everyone, mm-hmm. and the earth and the animals. So fuck the patriarchy, fuck misogyny, fuck fascism. What else?
Fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump. I think us ladies need to come together, take a course on sniping.
For real.
And just,
get them gone.
Get them gone. Honestly, just get gone anybody that's had whose name is brought up in the Epstein files.
Because they need to all just be lined up and shot.
Okay, if you want to know how strong the patriarchy is and how much it benefits men, especially men in power with money, Trump's name was in the Epstein files more times than Harry's name was in the Harry Potter books, more than Jesus' name was in the Bible. And he is still in power.
And he's still running the U.S. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's actually insanity. And that's why,
it's actually
more than ever, we need to stop this shit.
Yeah.
And let women take over.
Please.
Please, for the love of fucking God.
For the sake of humanity.
For the sake of humanity.
If we keep going on the trajectory that we're going, the billionaires are just going to hop into their $1 million bunkers, nuke the world, and then they're just going to start a whole new civilization that is just as toxic and fucked up. So maybe let's not go down that path and get some women up in the big leagues, because
for real,
we need some love, we need some hope, we need some kindness. We need women.
So to wrap it all up into a nice bow here, girls rule and boys drool.
100%.
That's the motto.
That's the motto. That will always
be the motto.
I think that's that.
Mm-hmm. That's that.
That's it. All right. Well, cool.
All right. Well, cool.
Wahoo.
So, comment, and subscribe if you agree.